together. Let's stop with the campaign smears and tactics to get people to turn against us. Even having my favorite president call us and tell us we need to knock this off, I think it actually needs to be reversed. The president needs to tell Kevin McCarthy that, sir, you do not have the votes and it's time to withdraw.
Kevin McCarthy has 203 votes. Your side has 20. So if I'm going to use your words and your methodology and your math, isn't it time for you to pack it in and your side to pack it in, considering he has over 200 and you have 20?
Sean, I understand the frustration, I promise you, but
I'm not frustrated.
He
You
does
didn't
not
answer
have the
my
votes,
question.
and we are hearing from many people who are still voting with Kevin McCarthy, who are very supportive of what we're doing, and they're cheering us on. So there are more for us than are against us, and they are waiting for Kevin to cave.
Okay.
You know, the American people are certainly frustrated by...
I'm frustrated by you not answering a direct question. You said to President Trump, you said earlier today that President Trump needs to tell Kevin McCarthy, you don't have the votes.
We need to come up with a consensus candidate to elect a Speaker of the House.
You don't have the votes, and it's time to withdraw.
Wow. Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert on with Sean Hannity last night on Fox News. As we enter the third day of Speaker votes, and with some Republicans reportedly wavering in their support of Kevin McCarthy, others remain steadfast. Congressman Mike Carey of Ohio is one of them, promising, quote, "My vote for Speaker of the House will be Kevin McCarthy, no matter how many times it takes."
And Congressman Carey joins us now. So, Congressman, that was a couple of days ago.
Still feel that way?
I don't expect you to say 2 days later, oh, no, I've completely changed my mind. I'm throwing Kevin under the bus. But the bigger question is, among the 201 that are still in steadfast support of Kevin McCarthy, do most of them feel like you do? Are they willing to fight this out with 5%, 10%?
Well, listen, I mean, in a democracy, when you have 5% of the people that are not supporting Kevin McCarthy and 201 of us that are supporting him, yeah, I mean, we're going to back him all the way. And listen, I think in the end, I know there were negotiations that were done over the night. I think we're going to get there today, and my hope is we're going to get there today, and we can start doing the people's work.
Yeah. Congressman, is there also an understanding, and I don't mean for this to be a leading question, but I'm just curious, is there an understanding among the 90% that if you guys cave to the 10% this one time at the beginning, they will own you guys for the next 2 years?
Listen, I think what the 10 or 5% of our conference that are pushing back on Kevin, they're trying to make a statement, and I believe that Kevin has done everything he possibly could to make concessions. I mean, look, you were here in the 104th Congress, Joe. You know how it was, and really in the 105th. I mean, I think it was even more difficult in the 105th. But listen, it's a messy process. We're going to get there, and I think at the end of the day, Kevin is going to be Speaker, and all of us that are supporting him, or we have supported him the last 6 times, we're going to keep supporting him.
So there has been vote after vote after vote, and the numbers really haven't changed. So I guess the other side of this would be the question is, what if they hold?
You know, listen, I mean, what's changed is every other candidate that the 20 individuals put up. I mean, listen, they're all good members and very dear friends, many of them. But listen, they keep changing who they're putting up for Speaker. What hasn't changed is the 201 to 203 people that are supporting Kevin. So, and that's not going to change.
Good morning. Appreciate your optimism that something might get done today. In your view, it'll be Kevin McCarthy. But you just mentioned a bunch of those people, the 19 or 20, are your friends. Presumably you talk to them privately. Where are their heads, and how do you get to enough votes at the end of the day?
Well, listen, I wasn't part of the negotiation process last night, but it's my understanding that they've been working through the night to try to get us to 218 or 215 or whatever the number is we have to be at. Listen, I think in the end, I think we're going to be a better conference for it. And like Joe said just a minute ago, I think this is, we get this vote, and then we can do the hard stuff and do the stuff that's important to the American public.
So, Congressman, we're having a little debate here on the show.
Yep.
And also
So
other
we-
members in both. I know we're having a debate. I'm saying to Mika and others, don't catastrophize. I mean, there are times I think we came in probably on January the 7th or 8th. You've got a couple of days. And yet I've heard Republicans and Democrats both say, we need to get this set up. Our committee, we have to be able to call.
A little dangerous.
Yeah, there are Republicans and Democrats who believe this is dangerous. If for instance, the House members, the Intel Committee, the Gang of Eight, can't participate in that information.
Can't do their job.
Where do you stand on this? Is this, if it keeps going on, is this a danger to America, or do you think it's just the way things get done?
Listen, I mean, I think we've only had 2 days. My hope is we get through this, today, and hopefully have Leader McCarthy become Speaker. But the bottom line is, I think we've got to get moving. And I think if you look at the commitment to America, it's a little different than the contract, as you know, Joe. It's a framework, and I believe that we're going to be able to get Democrats and Republicans working together to get something done for this country. And I'm excited about it. And Kevin McCarthy is the guy that can lead us to do that.
All right, Republican Congressman Mike Carey of Ohio, thank you, and
Great to be with you.
good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
See what happens. All right.